What's happening, people? It's James Beardwell, the Witham Town supporter and Witham Town fan presenter here. And welcome back to another Witham Town FC matchday vlog. Witham Town are at home to Redbridge in the Isthmian League North Division. I am buzzing already, I'm really excited, and so is my mates and the main fellow Witham Town supporters. We as Witham Town supporters are really excited for today's game against Redbridge. The last time we played Redbridge at home was in that 1-0 defeat. And we didn't deserve to lose that season when we lost 1-0 at home to Redbridge. But it's payback time as Witham Town looking for revenge by getting a win against Redbridge today. So it's payback time for Witham Town to get the revenge on Redbridge this afternoon by getting the win later this afternoon. We'll see how today's game brings, but I am really excited, and we got our singing voices all ready to get behind the Witham Town players and the staff and our Witham Town manager Kevin Hunter as always. Redbridge are currently 7th in the Isthmian League North Division table on 32 points, and we as Witham Town, we're currently 6th in the Isthmian League North Division table on 35 points. A Witham Town win could get Witham Town 5th in the league. Depends on the other results, like Witham Abbey. We're not going to worry about these lot and the other football teams' results. We're just going to concentrate on ourselves for Witham Town to get the win against Redbridge. But with a Witham Town win, we'll be right up in the mix around the playoff places. But if Witham Abbey lose and if Witham Town win, that could put Witham Town up to 5th in the playoff places in the league table. But like I said, we're not going to worry about the opposition teams and the other results. We need to concentrate on ourselves for Witham Town, and we need to get the win to make sure we'll be right up there in the playoffs. I'm buzzing already. I'm really excited. And now I'm about to be on my way to the Witham Town Football Club to get ready for the Witham Town home match against Redbridge very shortly. Up the town! I'm now arrived at the Witham Town Football Club to get ready for the Witham Town home match against Redbridge in the Isthmian League North Division. And I'm just waiting for my mates, the main fellow Witham Town supporters, to arrive to do the pre-match thoughts, half-time thoughts and full-time thoughts as always. And let's hope it'll be a fantastic afternoon. Up the town! James Beardwell, the Witham Town fan presenter. I'm now with the Witham Town manager, Kevin Hunter.
How you doing, James? You alright?
Looking forward to the game against Redbridge. And how do you think today's game for Witham Town would bring?
Yeah, it's another tough game. Like I keep saying, every game is tough. But we had a real positive result the other night. So when we trained on Thursday, I said to the boys, it's about backing it up with another win today. So that's what I'll be asking for today. We're at home. I think our home form's decent. I think we've only lost one game at home this season. So I think it's a tough place to come. Teams know when they come here, they're going to be in for a real battle. So yeah, I'm confident. The boys are in good spirit. There's a real buzz around the group at the minute. And to be fair, the group that we've got at the minute, I've been in some good dressing rooms, but this is probably by far the best dressing room. I may sound biased, but it's a great group and something I always looked coming in and working with the lads. And yeah, we're in a decent position. We've just got to keep pushing, working hard. And yeah, come 5 o'clock, I'll be looking at another 3 points today.
The Witham Town supporters are really excited for this afternoon. We've got our singing voices already, and we always get behind you 1000%, and the players, and we're buzzing already.
Yeah, like I say, you always, every game, you always help the boys, especially when we're up against it. The singing and everything, the crowd's always full of it, and we just try to repay you every time we come out. I say to the boys, it's for the supporters, and they give everything. I make sure they give 120%, because at the end of the day, without you supporters, we'd be nothing. So yeah, you're very important to us, and hopefully we get another 3 points today, and we'll all go home happy tonight.
Thank you so much for your time, Kevin, and up the town.
Up the town.
Up the town. Yes, Jack. James Beardwell, the Witham Town fan presenter. I'm now with the main fellow Witham Town supporters, George and Callum.
Right, James.
Hi, James.
big game against Redbridge, and it's there for the taking, and we got to be really up for it against Redbridge. And like you said off camera, that Redbridge beat us in previous matches, but like you said, camera off camera, that we haven't won a game against Redbridge for a long time, but this could be our day.
Yeah, look, obviously I don't think we've beaten Redbridge since they come up. They always seem to be the one team that we struggle against, so yeah, obviously it'll be a tough game. Obviously they've got our old manager still there, Chris Taylor, so obviously
your good mate Chris Taylor.
I do like Chris Taylor a lot. He obviously kept us up when he was here, but yeah, he's doing well at Redbridge. I think they're a similar position to us, so both teams are going to be up for it today. Obviously, he's a great manager, but yeah, we haven't obviously beaten them since they've come up. But the run's got to end somewhere, so hopefully we can get the job done today. Obviously, the weather's a bit cold, but it's a nice sort of sunny day. But yeah, hopefully we can put in a good performance. We played well on Tuesday, and if we can keep that performance up, then I think we could win today. But obviously, we know it's going to be a tricky game.
Yeah, the Witham Town players got to really turn up this afternoon because, we want to get the win against Redbridge, and because last season we lost 1-0 to Redbridge, but it's payback time against Redbridge by getting the win this afternoon, because the Witham Town players look like they're really up for it this afternoon, because after that great win against Felixstowe the other day, and it's payback time by getting the win against Redbridge, hopefully.
Yeah, I like that a lot, James. Payback time. That can be the headline if we win. Yeah, I think they were very good on Tuesday, obviously, especially the second half. And I think they need to. I think what we always say at half time when we've not been playing well is we need to get the ball on the floor a bit more, and that's when the goals come. And I think Tuesday showed that. The 2 goals came from the ball sort of bobbling around a bit. We got the ball on the floor, a few passes here and there, and we broke them down and scored the goals. And they're top of the league. So I think hopefully that's obvious to the players and the manager. They need to get the ball on the floor a bit more, and I think with that's when Witham Town play their best. So and I think looking at the lineup, he's gone for the same 11 as Tuesday as well, the same starting 11, which I think is a good idea. I think gives them, they deserve that from that performance. So hopefully they can carry on from certainly the last sort of 20 minutes or so where they were really good and bring that into today and then get that payback.
Yeah, because we like to see from the players, to give everything for our supporters this afternoon, because we were outstanding against Felixstowe with that brilliant 2-1 win. And if we play like we did on Tuesday, we can beat anyone in the league.
Yeah.
And as long as the players give everything this afternoon for our supporters.
Yeah, and obviously it's been close. Obviously, I know haven't beaten them, but I think we might have lost every game. But it's been 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. I remember 3-2 in the cup. So we're not getting smashed. It's just generally that one goal that's got them over the line. But obviously, yeah, hopefully we can get the job done today. But as we said, we know it's going to be a tricky game. We just need to put in a performance. If we play well like we did Tuesday, then there's every chance we could win the game. And if we play like we did Saturday, then we're probably going to struggle. So if the right Witham can turn up, the best Witham can turn up, the one we know that puts in a good performance or puts in a performance from time to time that we know is good, then we can obviously get something from the game. We just need to keep our consistency up, because obviously we'll play well and then the next game we'll struggle. But I think we can fix the consistency and start playing well every week, then we can easily climb up the table and push for the playoffs. But I just think need to play like we know we can and how good we can every week to be able to get something, because obviously against Concord it wasn't great, but then we bounced back with a great win against Felixstowe, so hopefully that can be the start of a good run for us.
And now we're coming to the score predictions. What's your score prediction, George?
I think it's a tough one. I didn't when you asked earlier in the week, or whoever it was that asked, it might have been you, Callum, for the score, I couldn't really predict it at the time. I wanted to see the lineup, and I think looking at that lineup, I think that is probably our best 11 at the moment. Proved that on Tuesday, beating top of the league. Provided they're all feeling up for it today, I think it's like with that lineup and some good options on the bench to come on, I think it's another win today. Scoreline wise, I think similar to Tuesday. We don't keep clean sheets recently. Let's be honest. We haven't kept a clean sheet in a while, so I think we probably will concede. But I think with that lineup we'll win. So I'm going to go 2-1 again.
Excellent. Now, what's your score prediction, Callum?
I mean, it all depends on if the Witham of Saturday turn up, then we'll struggle. But if the Witham of Tuesday turn up, then there's every reason that we can get the win. But I think it's going to be tight. I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet, but I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I think it's going to be close, and I think we'll get a 1-1 draw. I think it's going to be a tough game. Obviously, Redbridge are a good side, and obviously I'd love us to win, but I think a 1-1 draw will be my prediction.
Fair enough, and it's going to be a tough game against Redbridge, but I'm really confident that we can do it against Redbridge, and I'm confident that it's now payback time for Witham Town to get the win, because I know we didn't have a good record against Redbridge last season. We lost 1-0 at home, but we just got to concentrate on today's game and end that poor run against Redbridge by turning them into two defeats into victory for Witham Town. But I'm really confident this one, and we got the home advantage. I'm going 2-0 Witham Town.
Brilliant. I think that when you say the home advantage, I think you're right. I saw Kevin's interview earlier, and he was like, as he said, we've only lost one home game in the league this season, and that was obviously just a terrible performance against Walthamstow. But aside from that, we've always been in the games dominating at home, so hopefully we can carry that on, take that home advantage, like you say.
I agree 100%, because like we said previously, Kevin gets the players going, and then when Gary used to be manager of Witham Town, he wasn't quite as motivated as Kevin, in my opinion, but I'm really pleased that Kevin Hunter is now the boss of Witham Town. And
the good thing was, he's always, even before he was obviously as assistant manager, he was always there shouting and screaming at the players, giving instructions, and he's continuing that, which is good. He's motivated. He's always there on the touchline giving the instructions. So I think, and he did most of the talking when he was assistant manager, and he deservedly gotten the chance as manager, and he's doing well. He's doing a good job so far. We've got obviously we have some sloppy results, losing to Concord, but then we beat Felix though, so bit of a mixed bag. But he's doing a great job so far.
I agree 100%, because he gets the players going. He gets the best out of the players from Kevin Hunter. And we can even hear Kevin on the touchline behind the goal. He goes come on to the players.
Yeah, he's almost as loud as you are sometimes, James. Yeah. So he's rivaling you for being the loudest person in the stadium sometimes. So that's good. Yeah, no, it's good to see that passion getting the players motivated. You can see when they're maybe getting a bit tired, and those shouts from the sideline help, as they do from yourself and the fans. So yeah, fingers crossed for a good start today, and then if we can get the first goal, that's always makes a big difference, doesn't it? That's what we managed to do on Tuesday, and then we went from there. So fingers crossed for the game.
Yeah, and Kevin is very openly said he analyses the game, and he was very honest last Saturday as well. He's a very honest guy as well, and he's very motivated on getting the players going. That is what I'm really pleased about Kevin being promoted as Witham Town manager.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the good thing is, when players are doing well, I think he's then rewarding them with a start. I thought on Tuesday our best player by a mile was Jordan Alongo. He sort of was involved in both goals, winning the ball back for one of them, playing a couple of passes, and then the second one, the winning goal, he was from right back up the pitch and got the assist for it right up there, and defensively as well, brilliant. But he's recognised that and given him that start today, which is good. So I think the players seem like they want to play for him, which is the main thing, isn't it? So yeah, I'm confident of a good result today, and hopefully a good performance as well.
Thank you guys so much for your time. Can Witham Town get a big 3 points, and we could go up to 5th in the league with a Witham Town win? And it's payback time for Witham Town this afternoon against Redbridge. It's there for the taking. Come on, the town.
Up the
town. James Beardwell, the Witham Town fan presenter. I'm now with the main fellow Witham Town supporter Martin, and the other fellow Witham Town supporter and fellow Witham Town matchday vlogger Leon.
Hello, James.
Massive game against Redbridge, but it's payback time for Witham Town, because I know we lost 1-0 at home to Redbridge last season and lost 2-0 to Redbridge away last season. But as we got the home advantage, and it's payback time.
Yeah, of course it is. The boys are going to feel very confident from the win Tuesday night. Fully deserve that win. But I was hearing Callum when you were interviewing when you was interviewing him and George. He said if we play like we did Tuesday, we can easily get a win from this. But if we play like we did this time last week, we are definitely going to struggle.
Yeah, fair point, because it's going to be a tough game against Redbridge, because I know we got the win against Felixstowe the other day, and it's a bigger test for us of Witham Town, but I'm really confident that we can do it against Redbridge, and like we say, it's payback time, as long as the Witham Town players give 150% for our supporters.
Yeah, I think they will, because they've got this never give up attitude at the moment. So, I mean, after Tuesday, the heads have got to be a high for this one. You've got to go out there and think you're going to get a really good win here. I think, they don't give up at the end of the day. So I think the 2-1, like Tuesday, is really in their heads, and they've just got out there and played some really good football today. And, hopefully we'll get that win.
Yeah, I'm really confident for this one, because I know we didn't have a good record against Redbridge, and we lost 1-0 to Redbridge at home last season, but as long as the players of Witham Town give everything like we did against Felixstowe, that was a fantastic win against Felixstowe and Walter United. But I think what we said, he will stick to the starting 11, and if we keep to the starting 11 like we did on Tuesday, we can beat anyone.
Of course, it's going to be a hard game, like what Martin said on Tuesday. Felixstowe, we play like that, we can beat anyone in the league. But it is a tough game, because the record hasn't been the best when we played Redbridge. But hopefully the tables can turn today.
Yeah, and Chris Taylor is the manager of Redbridge, which is Callum's mate. He's in charge of Redbridge, and he was a former Witham Town manager few seasons ago. I remember the 2022-2023 season, we was there when Chris Taylor was manager, and he kept us up that season in 2023, and that was a really difficult season that season with Chris Taylor. He used to be manager of Witham Town. He kept us up, and we was about 17th in the league, and I remembered we kept an eye on the result of Tilbury and Wroxham, and with that Wroxham win that kept Witham Town up, and we celebrated, didn't we, Ben?
Yeah, of course. It was a bit of a roller coaster start when Chris Taylor kept us up, because I remember he kept us up. Was it in the playoffs against Saffron Walden Town?
I remember that. Yeah.
Big day, big memory for the town that day, in front of over 500 people at the town. It was a massive win, and I'd never forget that win.
Yeah, and we also will never forget that in the 2022-2023 season when Chris was in charge, and then before Gary Kimball took over, and Chris Taylor was the one that kept Witham Town up a season later, in 17th. But that was a really good start. We were top of the league under Chris Taylor, and then we went down into 15th and 17th. But that was a really good start for Witham Town. But they nearly tipped us to win the league, finishing first, but unfortunately we dropped to 17th.
Of course, it's a different squad now. We're flying in the league. I think we keep playing how we're playing. One game at a time, we'll achieve playoffs, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm really confident for this afternoon, and I believe we can get one over our former manager, Chris Taylor, getting the Witham Town win. And as long as whoever turns up on the day, I believe we can do it against Redbridge.
You go about stats, what's happened in the past, but it's today that counts. And I think on our current form, I feel really confident that we're going to get a really, a good win here today. What's happened in the past has happened in the past. It's today that matters, and I think that we can get a good win here.
And now we're coming to the score predictions. What's your score prediction, Leon?
I'm going to go 2-1 Witham, same as Tuesday night.
And what's your score prediction, Martin?
I'm going 3-0 Witham.
And what's your score prediction, Ben?
Positive 3-0.
Brilliant. I'm going to be positive as always, and if we stick to the same starting 11 like we did on Tuesday against Felixstowe, I believe we're going to be really up for it, and the players will be up for it. I'm going 2-0 Witham Town.
Nice one.
Thank you guys so much for your time. Can Witham Town finally get the win against Redbridge? Yes. And it's payback time, and it's there for the taking. And come on the town. Up the town! Witham! Come on, Witham! Come on, Witham! Come on, Witham! Come on, Witham! It depends on the toss, on two captains though. Go on! Is it because it suited us? Oh, come on! Goal kick. Oh. Clear! The Witham! The Witham! The Witham! The Witham! Come on!
Now he actually scored as well. So he's on the bench. He scored.
Well defended. Come on, Witham! Go, Sam! Go on! Go on! Go on! Ah!
Well done, Jordan.
Good tackle!
Great play.
Go, Jordan! Go on! Come on, Witham! Go on, this! Go on! Come on, go on! Go on, jeez! Yes! Come on! Yes, Sam! Come on! Yes, Sam! Come on! Come on! Witham! 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 Yes! 1-0! Witham Town. Yes, Martin! What a start! Come on! Yes, Callum! Come on! Yes, George!
Yes, James.
Come on! Get in now! Clear! Clear! Corner to Redbridge. Ah. Oh! Penalty kick to Redbridge. Come on, Bill! Come on, Bill Lawler! Oh!
The crowd goes wild.
One. Yeah, you're right there. Back to square one. Back to square one. 1-1. Oh, come on! Well covered. Nah. Yes! Oh! Come on, Town! Ah! Gone! Gone! Ah! Ah! Hey! Ah. Keep it on the ground. Oh, what? Is that a penalty again? Is that a penalty again? Another penalty to Redbridge. Another penalty to Redbridge.
He basically got on the inside of him.
Go on, Bill Lawler.
And then touched the ball, then fell
Save it, Bill. Oh. He went the wrong way. He went the wrong way. Two, 1 to Redbridge.
Yeah, I never saw it.
Come on! I think Jordan plays right back, I think. He's normally a midfielder. Go on! Corner! Oh.
There has been some stuff where I've been there.
Come on! Go on! Oh. Come on, Town! Go on! Go on! Oh, it's giving away a foul. Come on, Witham! Come on, Witham! We are the town. Yeah, we are the town. We are the town. We are the town. We are the town. I just nicked it off him. Well covered. Oh. Oh no. Hey! Oh, go on. Oh! Unlucky. Up you go! Oh, just... Pass it. Go on. Go on, Ben. Unlucky Ben. Oh! Good save! What a save and Bill Lawler. Well cleared. Go on! Good save, Bill Lawler. Okay. Hey! Oh, come on. Is that... Oh. Yes, Rowan. Hey! Hey! What? James Beard, while the Witham Town fan presented the half-time score, Witham Town 1, Redbridge 2. To be honest, it's quite a bit of a frustrating first half, but we're doing everything to get the players going, like with our support, and I think that second penalty of Redbridge is very harsh, in my opinion. That was a harsh decision from the referee, in my opinion, but what do you make of it?
Well, it's a hard one to see, because I might have to look it back on the footage, but like hopefully we can turn it around, come back, make a few fresh legs and impact the game.
Yeah, it is very frustrating in the first half. We were 1-0 up. I thought this is it. We're going to try and hold on to the win, but yet again our lead just slipped, and then they scored the equaliser with that penalty. But for me, that second penalty of Redbridge is very harsh.
Yeah, well, I I said this at half time, and Callum said it at half time. If we play like we did this time last week, we're going to struggle. We have struggled, and we've played like what we did last week. We're 1-0 up, and now all of a sudden we're now 2-1 down. So Kevin's going to have a good talk into the players, just hoping we can keep our run of form going.
I agree 100%, Leon, that I think Kevin will talk to his players at half time. We need a little bit more in the second half because, like, in the first half, in my opinion, it is very frustrating the first half. And they had a good go at us in the first half, but what do you make of it, Leon, George, in your opinion? But I think that second penalty was very harsh.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're down the other end, so it's tough to see. It didn't look it in real time. The first one looked like a Stonewall penalty from where even down the other end, but the second one, it looked like Jordan, I think it was, that got in, made the tackle, slipped and fell over, and then the guy's fallen over him. So it's not a tackle, it's not a foul. I think someone down this end has said the same, but we can't really blame the ref. I don't think we played well enough. We started well the first 15. I thought we were actually playing like we did the other night, keeping the ball down, a great cross in, Sam was in the right place to tap it in, but after that we've not really controlled the game very well. So I think you can't, although it's a harsh decision with a penalty, we can't really complain about the scoreline. But the good thing is with football is it's 2 halves. We've got 45 minutes left. I think there are goals in this game. I don't think they're that great. They're winning. They're in a similar place in the table, but there's goals in it for us to win it in the second half if the players put their minds to it.
Yeah, I think Kevin will say to his players that we need a little bit more, like show a bit more possession. Like we said it so many times. Like we need to keep the ball on the deck and keep moving the ball around on the pitch, and not hoof the ball up in the air, but we just got to keep more possession on the ball.
Yeah. While you were just talking to George, Kevin just came out of the tunnel, walking over to the dugout. He looked a bit angry, so it must be Sibley and the other coaches must be all are still in the changing room, probably talking tactics of what they're going to do in the second half.
Yeah, I'm guessing he said his words to them, and he doesn't probably need to say a lot, does he? But he said a few words and left the changing room. Probably says it all to them, to the players, doesn't it? So I think he looked angry in the first half. So I think you're right, Leon. If you've seen him come out angry, but they need to turn that anger into like aggression on the pitch in a positive way. Aggression into playing good football. And
we need a bit more formula on the pitch, like play a bit more dominance. Like we play some good dominance at times, but we just gave away too much possession with the Redbridge play that we got absolutely caught on the counter attack, and that is what frustrated us.
The whole game from them has gone through their number 10. I think who's taken both the penalties, but also he's just running the game, and we're not really getting near him in the middle, and he keeps playing it out wide to the left. And that's where both their penalties are coming from. So we need to try and stop him, whether that's a change in tactics or subs, I don't know. But I think the players just look like they're not quite at the races. But hopefully, as we've seen a lot this season, they tend to have one good half and one not so good half. So maybe the good half is still to come, hopefully.
Thank you guys so much for your time. Can this be a better second half for Witham Town? We've got to really show for the second half, because the players, if you want to win this afternoon against Redbridge, we've got to really turn up for the second half and put on a good show for our supporters, because to be honest, it was very frustrating and it was a bit quiet, but we can keep rallying the support. We can do it. Keep the faith and come on the town. Come on the town! Come on! Come on, Witham! Witham! Oh, get on side, man.
This off, Archie. He don't want it. Five don't want it.
Go on, Eddie.
Go on! Handball, referee! Handball, referee!
Let's get a good ball in.
Go on! Go on! Yes! Come on, Town! Corner! We're gonna score from the corner! Score from the corner! We're gonna score from the corner! Go on! Go on, Ace! Go on! Come on, Town! Come on, Witham! We're gonna score from the corner! Score from the corner! Go on! Hey! We're gonna score from the corner! Score from the corner! We're gonna score from the corner! Oh! Referee! Referee! No! That's got to be a booking, ref! Referee! Referee, come on! It's number 2, ref! Come on! The ref's having a word with the line at the moment. Come on, ref! Ref, that's the red! Is it a penalty? Is that a pen? Yes! Ref! Come on, ref! Come on, referee! There's got to be a ref! Boo! Referee! Why are you looking at that, Lino? Why are you looking at that? How is that not red? What are you?
Keep the laces, mate, laces!
Come on, Witham!
He's off his line!
Yes! Come on! Come on! Come on, Sam! Yes! 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 2! Yes, Martin! Come on! Yes, come on! Get in there! Come on! Yes, Ben! Come on, we're back in it! Come on! Yes, Callum! Come on! Yes, Leon! Come on! Yes, George! We're back in this! Come on! 2! Come on! Get in there!
At least Alana spotted it because the reference is quite lucky.
Don't bottle it. Wait, how many more? We are the town. We are the town. We are the town. We are the town. Come on.
Lana's obviously looking in the box.
Keep the ball on the floor. Ah! Well covered, well covered. Well covered. Oh. Go on! Go, Sam! Ah, lucky.
Also, Newmarket is a good ground to go to. That's why I find it race near the racetrack. It's a nice little village.
One build order. Witham.
Did he reply?
One build order. One build order. Come on, Witham! Good tackle! Hey! We're the Witham boys! Making all the noise everywhere we go! Go, Owen! Come on, Owen! Go on!
Bring it. That's a long shot.
That's it. Good football.
Who wants it? Oh! A song, walking in the winter wonderland. There's only one Kevin Hunter. There's only one Kevin Hunter. Walking along, singing a song, walking in the winter wonderland.
If they go, win that.
Go on, Sam, go on. Put him on.
Go, Sam! Oh!
Go on, Kingy, go on, Sam. Go on, Kingy. Go on, Kingy, go on. Oh, wow. How is that?
He's pretty bad. I think this time someone put him in the bus. I think there'll be any replacement. 5 minutes later.
Ah!
Oh, bring it.
Go on!
Go on, Harry, go on.
Come on! Oh.
Go on.
Ah! Are you white?
You're in there. Offside again.
It was.
Fair play to them. Go on! Ah!
Come on! Look how he's feeling. Simple blue James, we'll bring it.
Bring it.
Come on, Sam, you're in there, son. Go on! Go on, Aaron! Go on! Go on!
Go on!
Get under him! Get under him!
Go on!
Come on! We want Sonny on. We want Sonny on. We want Sonny on.
Oh.
And he's played holding the 2-1 up. He obviously needs a rest.
Bring it! Bring it!
Eight. Cole. Come on, we can do this. Come on. Come on. Last minute win for Wim. Come on.
Still 2 all though, it could happen.
Go on! Come on!
Win another corner.
Ah. Good tackle. Referee!
Come on, get ready.
Good delivery. Oh!
And again. Come on!
Come on!
Come on in! Up we go! What's that? Join! Come on in!
Go on!
Come on, Sam! Says you don't want it!
Come on.
Come on! Come on! Sam! Come on!
Full time. Witham Town. Witham Town. We love you, Witham. We do. We love you, Witham. We do. We love you, Witham. We do. Oh, Witham, we love you. Well played.
Two buttons lost, so we're still.
Well played. Well played. Well played.
They lost the fouls.
Well played. Well played, Witham. Well done, guys. We go again. Well played. Well played. James Beardwell, the Witham Town fan, presented a full-time score: Witham Town 2, Redbridge 2. It was a pretty evenly matched in the second half, but right in injury time, we was trying to go for the winner, but it wasn't to be. But it was. I mean, it was end-to-end stuff, but we played some.
Say thanks for letting the 2 Redbridge fans through there. That was nice of you.
Yeah.
But it was a little bit end-to-end. But we're into the 90th minute. I thought we was going to grab a last-minute winner, but like we said, it wasn't to be. And draw's a fair result. But what would you make of it?
Yeah, I think a draw is a fair result for the game on the balance of chances. But I think it just. The last half an hour or so, Witham were a much better team, and we were the only team that looked like we were going to go on and win it. You did worry a little bit that they might get one on the counter, but we were the ones pushing for the goal. Obviously, just that first half, a couple of penalties given away, it's just cost us in the end. But I think it was a bit like the Tuesday game. As the last half an hour, we were brilliant. So could have won the game, but you take a draw against a team that's near us in the league and move on to next Saturday.
Yeah, and what we said in our half-time thoughts, it was a very frustrating first half, and gave away 2 penalties, and like we said in our half-time thoughts that the second penalty was harsh, like we said in our half-time thoughts but the second half we did get a little better, and we were the better team second half, and they were a physical side of Redbridge, and they was really going at us, but now we're trying to bomb forward into the box, and then we was unlucky not to connect with the ball into the penalty area and not to put in the ball in the back of the net.
Obviously I think as a draw was a fair result, but obviously, we've always struggled against Redbridge. They've always beaten us, so I suppose at least we've sort of stopped that sort of run. But it was a end-to-end game. I thought a draw, as we said, probably a fair result. We both had chances, both keepers made some great saves, so I thought, you think if you can't win, don't lose. I think we'll take the point. We've got a big game next week against Witham Abbey, so I think we'll take the point. We always knew it was going to be a tough game. Redbridge, well organised side. They're physical, as you said. So, it was always going to be a tough game. But obviously we conceded 2 penalties. Obviously, first one, the second one I didn't see, might have been a bit harsh. But then obviously we got the penalty from the blatant push from their player, which is clear as day. It's not like you're not going to you can't hide away from that. It was clear penalty, and then obviously. It was a tough game, but we take the point and we move on now to next week. At least we've got the Tuesday off. We haven't got a Tuesday game, so gives the players a week off now to sort of relax and prepare for next week.
Yeah, because previously this season we keep playing Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday, but we finally got a little bit of a Tuesday off football, and then give the players a chance to prepare for next week at home against Witham Abbey. That'll be a big test for us against Witham Abbey, but we have beaten top teams before, previously, against Felixstowe, Walter United, and but anything can happen.
Yeah, of course. Second half is mostly all us. I don't think Redbridge hardly had a shot in the second half, but a point's a point. A point's a point. I think we could have won it, but like what Callum said, I think a draw is a fair result.
Yeah, I agree 100%, because we were really hopeful when we got to the 90th minute. We was all hoping to get a last minute winner, and because we've done this before, previously in the season, we get last minute wins, and but sometimes it wasn't to be. But we was very unlucky not to get the last minute winner, and it wasn't to be.
Yeah, I think the fans were much louder in the second half, and I think that showed with the players. They sort of seemed to go from that, and we nearly got that ball, as a magnet, getting it down this end. I think maybe the final ball could have been a little bit better at times, but we were definitely the better team in the second half. We got the goal back, which was deserved, but we just couldn't quite get the winner. But the important thing is, if you can't do that, then don't go and lose it down the other end. So a draw, I think, good result against this team. And then Witham Abbey is a really, really tough game next week. They've been scoring a lot of goals, so we'll need to be on it again then. But perhaps with the rest, like you say, midweek, we'll do them some good. What are you going to do on Tuesday, James? What are you going to do with yourself?
Not sure at the moment, because we're not having football. There's no football on the Tuesday, because we often play Saturday, Tuesday, because now we completed the half of the fixture in the first half of the season. But like we said time and time again, but it depends where we end up in the league table this Christmas, and then we'll see where we end up after Christmas.
I think when it gets sort of this sort of time, you look at the table, you got Brantford play 22, Malden 19, some 20, some 21, so you can't really get a clear sort of image of how the table's going to look, because you've got teams who've got 2, 3, 4, 1 game in hand. So when it gets,
the table doesn't lie.
but once you've all sort of caught up and you've sort of played the same amount of games, you can then sort of have a clear idea who's fighting for promotion, the title, playoffs, and who's fighting at the bottom end of the table. At the minute, you can't really tell, because I think like Stanway got 2 games in hand over us. They could win those games in hand to go above us, or they could lose the games in hand and they could slip down. So obviously at the minute, once everyone's played the same amount of games, you can sort of have a clear idea of where everyone's going to be. But at the minute, still quite a lot of teams with extra games in hand, and so still a lot to play for sure.
Yeah, we've got so many games coming up in the season. Like, we've got some big games coming up. The game we're really looking for the most is away to Malden Tiptree on the 10th of January. That is what we're looking forward to the most. Yep. Because that team of Malden Tiptree, that was the one we really want to win against Malden Tiptree on the 10th of January.
Yeah, I need to get that day off work, James, so I might need a letter from you to my boss maybe or something. But as at the moment, I'm down to work, but I'm going to have to try and sort something out, because that's the game we want to win. But we want to win the other games as well. We can't look too far ahead. So Saturday, if we can beat Witham Abbey, then that will put us definitely in the playoffs, I believe. So what it should do. So yeah, we'll keep our eyes on that one and have Malden in the back of our minds for early January.
And we could always get Leon to live stream and just watch it on wherever you're working. Just watch it from there.
I'll have a watch it there, but I'd rather be there.
Yeah, of course.
We'll see.
Great point what you said about, like, we've got to play Witham Abbey first and then Malden Tiptree next month. We've just got to focus on the first few games, like the one against Witham Abbey and then Stanway Rovers on the 27th, which we're looking forward to make the short trip on the A12 to Stanway Rovers. We're looking forward to the trip, and it
should be a good game against Stanway. They're a good side. They're in a pretty good form. I think they had a good start to the season, then a little blip, but at the minute they're doing well. So that's going to be a tough game. Hopefully we get a decent crowd there. It's 10 minutes up the road on the A12, so we should get quite a few Witham fans going. But yeah, obviously be another tough game. Every game's going to be tough. Doesn't matter whether you're 10th, your 12th, your 21st or your top. Every game is going to be tough, so we just have to be at it and put in a good performance against every game. You can't look at anyone at the bottom and think, it's going to be a walkover, because it's not. You look at when we played Brantford, we beat them 2-1. That could have been they could have easily got something from the game. We beat Felixstowe 2-1. They're at the top, so anyone can beat anyone, and that's why the league's so competitive.
Yeah, what we want for next Saturday is to get the win against Witham Abbey, because that'll be a perfect Christmas present for us Witham Town supporters, like getting the win against Witham Abbey. That'll be a perfect Christmas present.
Yeah, hopefully, that'll be a good way to end the last home game of the season, or of the year. Sorry, not the season, the year. But we'll see. But yeah, let's focus on next week. A strong start to the game, which they maybe didn't have today, and then finish like they did. And I'm sure they'll get the win.
Well, it is technically the last home game of the year.
Oh, the year, yeah, not the season was what I said. Season,
you said season first. I see what you mean. Sorry.
I mean the year. Yeah, last home game of the year. So, get as many fans down here hopefully, and get
100%.
But it'll be a tough game though. We played them earlier in the season. Witham Abbey are a well-organised side, so it's going to be another tricky game. But just need to put in a good performance like we did today against Felix. So if we play well and we get something from the game, great. But as long as we play well, because obviously the results are great. But if we put in a good performance, result hopefully will fall our way. But as long as we play well and try, that's all we can ask for.
Thank you guys so much for your time. Fair result with a great point against Redbridge, and we go again next Saturday. And can Witham Town get the win to make a perfect Christmas present next week against Witham Abbey next week? Can we do it? And come on the town. Up the town!
Come on the town.
James Beardwell, the Witham Town fan presenter. I'm now with the Witham Town manager, Kevin Hunter.
How you doing, James? You alright?
What was your thoughts on the game against Redbridge?
Difficult one to take, dropping points at home. But I think overall, maybe a draw was a fair result. I think the second penalty for them was a bit harsh. But they had some good chances, we had some good chances. So I think overall, if someone had given me 4 points at the beginning of the week, I think I would have took 4 points. So, yeah, happy to get 4 points, but disappointed not to maybe get 6. But look, like I say to boys, if you can't win games, it's best not to lose them. So, yeah, another point, it'll always help. So, yeah, we got a bit of time. We've got a week off now, which is good. Don't play till next Saturday, so 2 sessions this week, and we'll be ready to go again next Saturday against Witham Abbey.
Thank you so much for your time, Kevin, and up the town. Up the town. So here you go. The Witham Town players gave everything in the second half, and for our Witham Town supporters, we gave everything in the second half as well, and we were so close to get a last-minute winner, but a draw is a draw at the end, and like Ben said, the main thing is we haven't lost, and for us Witham Town supporters, we gave everything throughout the 90 minutes, but to be honest, the first half, we was very quiet in the first half, but we were getting the players going in the second half, but the main thing is we haven't lost, and the game is done and dusted, and now we look forward to the important game next week. Hope you all enjoyed today's Witham Town FC Matchday vlog. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment down below on my YouTube channel, James Beardwell. Witham Town's next match is at home to Witham Abbey on Saturday, the 20th of December. Up the town. Keep the faith.